the Indian national anthem was played twice in Hong Kong, and that was because Harika managed to win the gold medal in both the Asian Rapid and Asian Blitz. It was a phenomenal performance because there were several strong players who were playing there, but Harika was in great shape. And I want to show you a picture of her. That's her with two golds, her two trophies there. And this was her performance in the rap. This is in the Blitz, but this one is in the Rapid. She finished at the top with 8.5 points, and she managed to play really well here, staying unbeaten. And then in the Blitz, she was the champion with 10.5 points here, and that was also incredible. Half a point ahead of Valentina Gunina with just one loss. And it gives me great pleasure that we have Harika here with us for this amazing achievement. Hello, Harika.
Hi, Sagar.
What a great performance. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Actually, I want to talk to you about a post that you wrote on Instagram, and I think that is really cool and it kind of summarizes your feelings. You've written that I've always been a person who was never satisfied or appreciated by my wins or appreciated my wins, always focusing on achieving bigger goals. But once I became a mom, juggling many roles and trying to find balance, I learned to appreciate everything that comes my way. So here it is, a moment to pause and appreciate myself, my close friends, my family, who are always there to support. Listening to the national anthem played twice today reminded me of why I started all this. Wow.
Actually, this came straight from my heart. I was thinking if to write or not, but then I mean, because I feel like, okay, there could be bigger achievements where I can write this. But then, as a, now I just felt like sharing it. I thought, like, why to think it more? And I just wrote straight from my heart. And that's true. That's the fact, actually. Because earlier, like, I don't even remember half the time, whatever medals, like even World Championship bronze medal, many medals, actually half of them I even forgot when I was trying to clean up my house when we were moving in, and that's when I realized how many medals I actually had have.
Wow.
So I never gave so much importance to any of the achievements. I always felt there is something bigger and better I have to do, and always running behind it. But since I became mom, since I realized so many other things to do in life just than playing chess, I value this a lot more than before now, for sure. And definitely, I didn't expect it the way I felt like when the national anthem was played twice. And I genuinely felt it reminded me of my childhood and why I started all this. So, the whatever I wrote, it was like straight from my heart and what I felt.
Wow, that's so amazing. And you know, Arika, to win both these events was not easy because there were so many good players, right? Like the tournament was strong.
Yeah, now that Russia is also part of Asia, there are many strong players, and maybe the rating doesn't reflect because their classical rating is high, but Rapid and Blitz not many. Everyone play regularly,
Yes.
so the ratings are quite less on paper, but they are definitely underrated, and there are many strong players. Especially when I saw the list, I saw there were many under 18 players, and I was thinking, oh my God,
And also it's
so many
happening in
youngsters.
Hong Kong, so some Chinese players could come
Yeah,
and
yeah, like many underrated, mainly like so many under 18, under 16 in the list. It was full of under 18 written all over, and I was thinking, oh my God, like they're super motivated. But it was fun. I thought it will be fun to see where I can stand.
wow. And did you prepare quite a bit for this event? I guess your previous event was some time ago, yes?
Yes, it was in Kazakh, a classical chess open tournament, October Open.
Mm.
So I did have, sorry, I forgot. After that, I
Yes,
played
you
World Team
played in Hong
Championship.
Kong, right,
Sorry,
right, right.
I
We were there.
completely
I was
forgot
also there.
because it's
But an
after
individual
classical.
event was quite some time ago.
Yeah, yeah, October Open, classical, and then I played World Team Championship, was also in Hong Kong. We had a good time there also. We had good results there.
Yes.
But because it's not classical, I just recollected the last classical tournament somehow. But yeah, it was last tournament was also in Hong Kong and now again in Hong Kong. It really felt good to win some medals in Hong Kong, and I hope they conduct more and more tournaments in Hong Kong in future.
Yeah. So did you prepare well for it, like for this Rapid and Blitz? Because it's a grueling event, yeah, 24 rounds.
Definitely, I prepared. Maybe not exactly for this tournament. I kept working, and just before the tournament, maybe 1 week, 10 days, I have been checking a bit more towards this tournament. But yeah, this is like a daily process. I don't know, like, if I should make it like just for this tournament I've been preparing. But yeah, I've been preparing normally, and yeah, it worked out.
But as you said, that now with being a mother, you have many more responsibilities. Do you think it's possible to prepare as much as before?
It's not, it shouldn't actually, but luckily in my case, it's been possible only because of the support system I have. Be it my parents, my grandmother, my husband, like even my daughter, she's so understanding that she would understand immediately when even she misses. She says, like, Amma, you come. If I tell that I have this, I have tournament, I'll come back later. She would understand it already. So I have such strong support system, like, so that is one of the reason I could get time to prepare, and I'm very thankful and blessed. I think more than before, I show more gratitude now in life because I understand the value of what they're doing for me a lot more, especially for my daughter. As a mom, like, your child becomes so important, and when they're doing so much for me and her, it just means a lot more. So for me, it now feels more than what I want to make them proud. I want to make their hard work meaningful, and I want the time me and my daughter are missing each other more meaningful. So yeah, these are the things that goes on in mind. But of course, there are responsibilities to check her classes, like sometimes to take her around. So I have to really plan in a way that it doesn't come between both, like, to find time, like have a disciplined, like this is the time for chess, and then I go to her, and I try to be like, as a mother, try to teach her some things, take her out and all that, and then again my, so it's like I'm living completely two different lives, and that's why I appreciate a lot more now.
Yeah, that's
uh,
so
it's it,
beautifully said. Yeah.
it's so funny that, like, on one hand I'll be checking what all to buy for her, like the shopping to do for her, will be selecting her dresses and all. And on the other side, I'll be checking a lot more important chess files. So yeah, it's funny in its own way.
Yeah, at your level, I know that you work with a lot of people, coaches, and so on. Is there anyone specific whom you would like to reveal or thank or something? Because sometimes you also want to keep it a secret. So, is there anyone for this special achievement of two goals apart from your family, but chess wise?
Chess-wise, yeah, of course, there are like close friends and whom I've worked, also people whom I've worked. But if it has to be particularly now, like currently, I think more than thanking, I don't mind like sharing this. I work with Praneeth Wuppala and like Raja Ritwik.
I
Not
saw one of the pictures of Pranit in the flight with you, and you said he had to take all the pictures and so on.
Yeah, yeah. So I enjoy working with them, and like it's vice versa. I think we are spending a lot more time because it's boring when you have to work alone.
Mm.
And it's much more, nicer to work among each other. We all are from same city, so it's much easier right now to work, and like we all are motivated enough. So yeah, I if I have to mention right now, like people, those are the two people who are like, working with me, and like we enjoy. It's not like we work daily or something, but whenever we don't have tournaments and when we are here, they come over and we work, and that's something special. um because when I'm alone, like I will get more responsibilities. I will be like, oh, I have to do this, particular thing. I
Mm.
have to go out for this work. But when they are there, it's much easier to, tell myself that okay, they are coming now. Let's focus on work and not other things. So yeah, it's nicer to see chess these days in a different light.
Yes.
But about chess work, yes, I did work before with a few people, close friends, and they have been really a big major part in like good times, bad times. But now I still think this is not the time to say any, because it's not enough for me. It's like a lot more to do. I feel this is just beginning. So yes, one day I would definitely. There is no secret,
Come on,
but
Harika, this cannot be the beginning. Yeah, you've achieved so much. I think there's only one thing that's missing now. That's the world championship title. But apart from that, I think you've achieved everything.
yeah, but still, I see this journey as a beginning because it's much different these days. Working or playing is much, much different. So maybe genuinely, I think I can say this as second innings, not because of anything else, but just as a person, how I'm juggling between many things.
Mm.
So that is the only reason I would think that this is a second innings, not like before where I would be carefree, just working on chess and playing. So yeah, it's different. So definitely I would say this is the beginning, a good start for me, especially with double gold. It also inspires and motivates me further to do even better.
And also the value of time is now very different, right? In your life, like every minute that you spend, you are very careful that I don't, like earlier you could maybe scroll or you could
Yeah,
see movies, but now it's like either chess or maybe the daughter, and that's how it is.
definitely. As a mom, you feel guilty for not spending more time with her, and then I try to compensate that as much as possible. So literally, I would be like living like a chess as a player, and then I would go to her and be that strict mom, trying to check her schedules, trying to teach her discipline also in the same way. And yeah, it's I understood. I mean, I really understand the value of time. Like I
Mhm.
genuinely think the kids, whenever we were young, like we really didn't understand the value of so much of freedom. We genuinely didn't. Now that responsibilities came up, I understood that that time was so important. It was so easier to play chess then, back then. But yeah, but it has its own perks now, because even if things go wrong,
Mm.
earlier it used to be the end of the world. Oh my God, this is, how can I do this? How can I lose? This is the end of the world. Now, even if I have tough phase or bad tournaments, with one smile from my daughter, for her, it doesn't matter whether I win or lose. She will be like, Amma, when are you coming back home? That's what matters for her. When I see these things, it feels okay. There is something more to chess and which is more meaningful. So, yeah, it has its own perks also.
Harika, it's beautiful how you explained this phase of your life, and you've been such a inspiration for everyone with 2022 Olympiad, where you played with Hanvi when she was, when you were 9 months pregnant, and since then to now achieving constantly, this thing, and this victory of double gold is incredible. So I'm sure this what you are saying is going to inspire a lot of girls out there.
Thank you. I hope so. I don't know. I these days I don't have motivation to inspire young girls. Maybe I have more motivation to inspire other mothers to take care of themselves, and to who they can also do things. And yeah, I mean, I hope so. I hope if I can inspire, that would be great.
Absolutely. Harika, today I spent almost like couple of hours looking through your games, and I really enjoyed them. So I wanted to go through some critical moments in some of the games. Shall we do that?
Sure. To be honest, I think I didn't spend as much time as you also to see my own games. I didn't even check with engine. I didn't even check on the website, because it was like there were many games in a day, which is not normal for me. It's like completely different, to play 13 blitz games and six rapid games in a day. So I didn't get time. I just didn't see the game. So I'll also see along with you, and I'll listen to your feedback.
Yeah, and also the thing is, this will be like your fresh perspective on the games. It won't be like you've seen it with the engine, and I think that's very valuable, and it would be great fun to see it that way.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, so let's have a look at the first round game. This one was the rapid tournament,
Yeah.
and actually, I thought, okay, first round maybe it'll be chill, but the action already began.
No, she played really well,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
Like,
she played so well. Actually, she found some amazing moves in the game.
she's from Vietnam, and actually, most of them are underrated. I think most of the players in the tournament were actually underrated.
Hmm. I,
And then when I see in the other tournament, like when the first seed is struggling, or even in rapid, like the other top seeds were struggling, I was thankful that at least I'm in a phase where I was playing just top boards and I was okay with it. I was like, okay, whatever result, at least having easy time is also important.
yeah, but this one, I think she played excellently. The position is worse for you at this point, and you made this move very bold move f5, and I was curious, what were you thinking? Like, for example, if takes queen f5, did you have something in mind? Like, maybe was it rook e5 or?
Yeah, I thought rook e5 and queen into f5 is not working. Actually, I think this I saw by mistake when I saw that engine was jumping. When I was checking on the day one
Hmm.
to see how others are doing for the day two, I realized that here suddenly engine jumped, and then I realized that she had queen f7, rook into c5, and queen into a7, which I completely
Wow,
missed.
this is so beautiful, right? Like the double attack, the both the rooks cannot be saved.
Yeah, I don't think it's easy on the board to realize it in such short time. Like I missed, she also missed. But I have to give it to her that she really played some strong moves like Queen C2. It was already like in the game one, I was put up on my toes. I had to like really find some decent moves in less time. And I know that if I have to win, I have to push her further. If I can, I cannot just sit in this position normally. So I saw f5, queen rook e5, and I thought the tactic is working, and that's why I went for it.
Right. And I guess it's possible to see something like rookie one here, but that's
Yeah.
not winning. Rookie
Y-
one, a rookie five, and you are okay.
Yeah, I saw rookie one actually.
Hmm.
I saw rookie one. I thought that I can be fine after rookie five. So I didn't check actually queen a7. It
Hmm.
didn't even
It's
strike my
not
mind.
easy for sure.
It's yeah. Then luckily it's not easy for her also, so I could survive.
Well, I'm going to add this as a small tactic. Yeah, wonderful. But then she went wrong, like rook g2, and suddenly you got a pawn, and then another pawn later, and you managed to convert this, I think, quite well.
Yeah, basically, after if she doesn't take that f5 pawn, it
Hmm.
makes it easier for me to play in general, that position, especially we were playing in seconds, both of us. So it got easier for me rather than for her. And then this game, I remember we were playing in seconds. It was my first game, and it was slightly shaky. So this kind of gave me confidence to play in less time because I was really like playing. I was not shaking on the board. I was just like calculating and being more focused. So this kind of gave me confidence for the whole tournament.
Yeah, Harika, I recently played a couple of events on my own Naroditsky Memorial where I was invited. And so I played poorly because I have not played chess for so long. And so I've started appreciating that under time pressure, it's so difficult to find good moves. And that's why today looking at your games was even more enjoyable because I was like, I would have collapsed in many positions. We'll go through them. Um,
Yeah, it's not easy. I think these days, even I collapsed in many games in less time. But I've been learning. I'm trying to learn, especially I think in when I was playing with boys in Chennai, the youngsters, even the positions were fine. But in time trouble, I was kind of they're playing far better than me, and that's where I started trying to learn to deal with it. Like new times, new things, you have to change according to time and to learn. So I hope I get better and better
I
in
think this is
this.
one thing which is really commendable for you. You are not exhausted or you're not tired. You are actually still trying to learn new things and trying to improve. Because this is, I've seen many players who are, let's say, in their 30s and so on. They are like, okay, now it's done. I cannot reinvent myself and so on.
I think it comes from if I think I'm done, I would have left chess. So because I have motivation, that's the only reason I'm continuing, and that gives me a chance to keep getting better at chess.
Do you ever think like, oh, I'm, it's done. I don't want to play chess anymore, or that thought has never come in your head?
No, to be honest, right now I think I'm in one of the least rating in my career. Like after I don't know, like 24, 50, I stopped even seeing. Uh, and it's easy to doubt myself. It's easy to think, otherwise. But then I know that something within me, that if I really think this is the end of it, uh, I don't think as a person I would want to accept it. So I want to get better and better. Okay, new circumstances. I like challenges. So it's fun because I know that I'm playing strong tournaments, things can go wrong. I need to learn, reinvent, and try to get better at certain things. And I'm trying to do that. And I'm enjoying actually the process to do this. If it's not challenging, then
What's
it's
the
not
fun?
fun. Yeah, exactly.
Amazing, amazing. Uh, this game was the second round. Your opponent was a WGM, Tian, and she went bishop b4 here, and you were very sharp. I would ask the viewers to maybe pause this video and find a tactical moment that Harika found here. Um, White to play. You just took on g7, and it was working.
Yeah, actually, when I played knight b1, the main intention is okay. I knew that bishop b4, if it doesn't work, then I mean, I have a very easy position to play once I get knight c3 and all.
Right.
So bishop b4, I was checking, and like still this also we had less time, both of us. Maybe not as much, maybe not in seconds. We were playing in couple of minutes. And then I saw that bishop e4, bishop g7, bishop e1. I was trying to see if it works by any chance. Then after bishop f6,
There's no rook
and
g6
like,
now.
yeah, bishop g6, then bishop into d8. Still, I was trying to see after rook c1.
Wow.
But I saw that at least after bishop f1, I should be fine. It shouldn't be a problem. And that's why I went for it.
Yeah, that was great calculation. And so in this game, there were two discovered attacks. Like, for example, here with bishop g7, this is one discovered attack. And then later in the game, when your opponent played here knight g5, you had like roughly a minute and a half, and you found a very nice move. Check and knight e8, and then you won the rook.
Yeah, I think I could have won better, but I think somewhere I missed it. And when I saw this tactic, I just went for it. So that, like, this is, it'll make it easier for me to win.
Yes.
And luckily, she fell in this one.
Yeah, and this is just completely winning. So that was a strong start with 2 out of 2. And then you played Zarina Nurgul and Nurgalayeva. And this game actually reminded me of a very famous Capablanca game. I don't know if you are aware of it. It's actually Capablanca. Bernstein is white, Osip Bernstein, and Capablanca is black. Have you seen it?
I don't remember the names exactly of the games. I'm bad at it, but of course, these are the basic tactics we learn in our childhood. This back rank mates and all. So definitely, like those times, I remember when I was in the beginning stages, some queen, like this queen, I don't remember the move exactly, but how just to divert the queen, and back then it used to be so hard to solve. So these are the basics we learned, and
Queen
yes,
G4 one game
yeah,
was
yeah,
there,
yeah,
no? Yeah.
exactly, yeah. I don't remember the exact, but I remember the position vaguely. But yeah, I know the. I mean, I hope that is the game you're speaking about. But yeah, this is the basic. I think the starting positions we learned, and luckily I was in the other side of it. I didn't take it, but I was in the other side of it. And this game was so dull, like in the French.
Yes.
I was thinking maybe it will be a draw, and I was trying to pose more problems as much as I can. And I kept trying to find my resources to keep chances alive. And luckily, this came in. I was checking, I was keeping my eye on this back rank, and luckily, it came in on the board.
Very nice tactic here, and it works beautifully because even rook e6, there's queen a1.
Yeah.
And she resigned here, queen b2. Very sharp. And I think French proved to be a very solid weapon for you in this tournament. I think you played almost all the games French when your opponent played e4.
Uh, I think that is not something I would want to comment, but yeah, I hope it is like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just an observation that
Yeah,
all
yeah, of
games
course,
were
of course,
French.
of course. You spend so much time, definitely your observation is right.
Also, the thing is, you have been playing French. Like, I remember you beat Nigel Short with French defense. So it's
Yeah.
like French has been part of your career in general.
Yeah, definitely. This I have I would say I love this structure. I have a soft corner for this opening. Even if I must have lost many games also, but still, it's something like go-to opening, like, childhood memories.
True.
You can go on to certain openings
Yes.
because you're so used to it.
And you played so much, you have so much
Yeah,
experience. Correct.
yeah.
Uh, this game, I think you were a pawn down at some point, but you had compensation. You got back the pawn, and I believe there was a small chance that you had in this one, which you actually played really well. Like here, I don't know if you saw it later, but a3 and rook a4 was very powerful here.
Yeah, someone mentioned this to me, but like for me, I played really bad after the opening phase.
Yeah,
But then my survival instinct started kicking in that okay, now I have to defend. Luckily, I got my chances to defend, and once I defend, I knew that this position I can only push. So I kept, and like we both were playing in seconds, I kept trying to find my chances. But exactly at this moment, somehow it didn't strike my mind to attack from this side. I was only checking rook
e2,
b7,
b7.
sorry, b7, because I think the pawn was on a5 all the time. I just forgot that this square existed. We were playing very fast. She played a3, I played d6 because I thought I couldn't find anything. So yeah, I missed this rook a4 completely.
And I think your defense was really good in this tournament. Whenever you got into trouble, somehow you came out of the mess.
Yeah, like thankfully, I don't know if it's luckily or if my skills, but I'm happy with the outcome.
Yeah, I think this game was a very important one because I think maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Gunina was one of the other top contenders. She's very good at Rapid and Blitz. So she was, I think, one of the top players you had to play in this tournament to win the gold.
Definitely, somehow on paper her rating is less, but she was like world blitz champion, and she is quite strong player for many years, and it's amazing and inspiring for me to see her fighting every day. She
Hmm.
had a certain
Yes,
I mean, I don't know the details clearly, but
I'm aware of it. Hmm.
yeah, but it's so inspiring to see. We complain on smallest things. It's really inspiring to see her getting up, fighting every day without, regrets. Just to, it's easy to think like, why for me? Why this is happening to me? When you are like completely from a fine, normal, like just a chess player to see different life altogether, it's not easy. So I genuinely feel it's very, very inspiring what she is doing. It's much bigger than what we all are doing. And I really hope, after a certain age, you all like understand each other a lot more. Though your rivals on the board, off the board, you feel for each other. And after the tournament, we both had a talk and we both genuinely are happy for each other.
Oh, that's so wonderful. And here there was a key moment in this game where I think for me it was a very impressive move. Maybe everyone can pause the video here and think black to play and hold, because if Harika doesn't play well here, then bishop b7, c6, b5, these pawns look so menacing. Um, and you had 10 minutes less on the clock as well.
Yeah,
So
she was playing so fast. She had 12 minutes at some point and I had 2 minutes.
yes,
And then like I had to really survive in like, in a thin line. I was trying to find my resources and luckily everything fell in place. But yes, like this move, if I can say
yes,
I think
please.
it's Rook C2, right?
Right. And it's the
Yeah,
only move.
yeah, or else like this B5, B6 is
Yes.
just over. So I had to find this.
And once you find this, then you get your counterplay like rook d2, and she doesn't have bishop b7, c6 coming. So you
Yeah, then
managed
it
to
got easier.
hold this quite well, and it ended in a draw. Very important, half a point. And then you played a talented youngster, Anna Schunkman, and here you decided to play the uh, Grand Prix, which was a very interesting choice. I think also we are seeing Grand Prix being used at top level. Anish played it with Prag in the candidates.
No, it's otherwise.
Sorry,
Otherwise,
sorry,
I
sorry.
think it's
Sorry,
Prag
sorry.
played
Prague
with,
played against
yeah.
Anish. Right.
Yeah, I saw that game. It was very interesting. This is actually on day two.
Mm.
And I think her classical must be around 2450 or something, but on paper, her rating is less.
Yeah.
And she was already leading the tournament, and I knew this is very important game. But I really love this game. I think one of the game I am happy about. And I knew once I won that, I knew that this is definitely the moment
Mm.
to win.
So you were so this game had so much importance.
Yeah, definitely, because she's a leader, and winning this game becomes crucial in many levels. This is the sixth game. There are many other games still, but this also gives the extra confidence, and also for you, the chances and percentage will become higher once you win, like take the lead.
Were you tempted at this point to just give up the d3 pawn and go for this typical bishop h6?
Of course, I think that's the one I wanted to make it work. Bishop h6, it's so normal, like typical for these positions. And I know that queen d3, rook d1 should be fine for, I mean, good for me. But after that, I couldn't find the continuation.
Mm.
Like after queen c4, I was trying like rook d4, queen c5, then some king moves. I couldn't find a better continuation. So, because I couldn't find this, I thought e5 is more practical to play, which makes my life easier, and that's the only reason I went for e5. But as a player, I just felt bishop h6 is the move.
And your instinct was absolutely correct. And also here, what you said was so right, because once you look here, you realize that the best move is rook c1, which is so it's the only move. It's so
Oh,
difficult to find.
I didn't check this, but oh wow. Then okay, it makes sense that I couldn't see this. It's
Yeah,
not
it's very
easy.
tough, and it's the only move. Otherwise, it's equal. So
Ah, okay. Like, yeah, I couldn't find it. I just couldn't find the right proper continuation. And that's the reason I went for more practical e5. But yeah, rook c1 is amazing. If
right,
that's the move, then it's amazing.
and you took here. Somehow you managed to regain your advantage. Uh,
I think it's even though Indian, I don't know, maybe it is saying equal or not, but I think my play is much easier
mm.
practically. So we both, I think by then, by here, we are like down to less time. Definitely my opponent is less in time. So I was just trying to pose practical problems.
Because her king is also weak, and there are a lot of
Yeah,
weaknesses in the position. Like now knight d7 also comes in, so you
yeah.
managed to, and here just queen e5, and this was straightforward. I think you converted it very well. I liked how you
Even I
took.
loved it. It made my life easier. Once I saw this tactic that I can push to rook b8
Yes,
and b7, I can take this h4 pawn. I just went for it because keeping the pieces, it becomes again like, you need to
exactly.
be alert for many things.
And such positions sometimes under time pressure can become drawn. So it was
Yeah,
very
yeah.
good that.
The only reason I went for it is because I saw that king has to go to g7, h7, and at some point I can take h pawn.
Correct. Then you just get 2 points and you win.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Then
this is one game I really liked
yeah,
myself.
it was excellent.
Maybe it's not accurate according to
Mm,
engine, but for me, it gave me a fresh confidence.
correct. And then another French here, very aggressive French. In fact, this one you went all out with G5 first. I think this is maybe theory,
Yeah, it's theory. Knight f4 is not the right choice there. So this is already better for black.
and you managed to actually win this very smoothly. Actually, knight c5 take, and the finish is also beautiful because the two bishops are like these two scissors, in the position.
Yeah,
One
it
bishop
just
here.
got my position got really easy to play. I was just developing and getting better, and white is completely tied down.
Amazing. So smooth win here, taking you to a score of, is it 6.5 out of 7 here?
No,
Six,
I think six
six,
out of
6 out of
seven.
7.
I
Yeah,
remember first day I drew two games, I think. So
right.
it's six out of
So very
seven.
strong start on day two, 2 wins already.
Yeah, yeah. And I know that if I win with leader, it has to be crucial game.
Correct.
And then after winning that, when I'm continuing with one more win, I got more confidence here.
Right. You have to tell me what happened in this game, because I think this was also a very important point. You were in lot of pressure against Olga Girya, and in fact, even like you were positionally in big trouble.
Yeah, no, I knew this is the move knight e6. I didn't want to play f4, but I don't know what happened. Suddenly I played and I realized on the board that I messed up completely. And then I had to survive this. We both were on same points, I think, if I'm not wrong. Or at least like half point here and there. I don't remember. I think we both on
But
same
Harika,
point.
surviving this is so difficult, right? Your
Yeah,
bishop
it's
is
so
bad.
easier.
You are
Yeah, it's
pawned
so
out.
easier. Yeah. It's so easier to play with black for sure. But when you are in a situation where you have to survive, that's when you do your best. And luckily here, what happened is uh, it's like photographic position.
Ah, it's repeated not 3 times on this move, like back to back, but you reach this position
Yeah,
3 times.
3 times.
Oh, and you were alert enough to find it.
Yeah, because I don't have choice. I somehow have to survive, and I just realized no, Rook D2 definitely came many times, and I claimed it, and I
Wow.
mean, luckily I could survive this game.
This was a very important half point for you.
Yeah, it was. I was very upset with my game quality in this, but I was happy to survive, so no complaints.
Was the rapid spread over 3 days?
No, it's only
Means
2 days,
2 days.
which is new to me. It's been many years I played like, such long
Six
schedules.
six rapid
Six
games.
rapid games in a day.
Wow, that's a lot. Comes the most important game, round 9 against Pham Li Thao Nguyen, and here I think you just came with the mindset that I have to win this game.
I would say I know that as much as possible, I should try to win more and more games. I liked my position, so I wanted to try and push it further. And black got a very comfortable position. I think I just have like double bishop, very
bishops.
comfortable position. So when I had the position, I just wanted to go for it and try and see if I can win or not.
This reminds of these famous games of Stenitz where he says, you have two bishops, take away knight squares, but it's easier to play in a classical chess, such positions, than in rapid. It's very difficult to keep control.
Yeah, especially with less time, both in playing in like minutes, seconds. It's not easy. It is easy to miss couple of moves. Here I understood that I can repeat, but like I just wanted to go for it. I didn't know if I was right or wrong. But after playing Queen G6, I actually realized she can take Bishop C5.
Yes, exactly.
After playing, immediately I realized that, I realized I
is
messed up. It was not a right choice, but I couldn't even find any other continuation. I just played Queen G6 and I realized, okay, even she missed it. But I realized after playing Queen G6 that Bishop C5 is possible.
But here, didn't it feel like, okay, draw is fine? Like, what made you to continue?
No, I had double bishop. As a player, I felt I should have some chances. So that's the only reason. It's not about the tournament situation or anything. By here, like I'm just trying to do my best and if possible to win, if not, okay, just to take a draw. But my main thing is I felt this position is so good, I have to try, even if it's risky. Then here, this position is definitely better for me. But I think somewhere I gave her chances.
I liked how this little calculations, bishop d4, queen d6, and
Yeah.
then you get the b2 pawn.
Yeah, this was critical. I saw this and that's why I went for it.
Correct.
And once she allowed me this queen b4, bishop c4, I was very happy with the position. But what I missed is after d3, she had like queen e4 and queen e8 in the end.
You mean here?
Yeah, here I just missed that this check and like queen e4 in that seconds. But then I realized bishop g8 is possible. So I tried to calculate bishop g8 if I'm not losing first, then I can continue. And I realized this queen into a3, queen d6 is possible, bishop g3. I saw until queen e6.
This one is too much, Harika. I thought like this is high pressure, 30 seconds, and to play with the queen on e8, knight coming, that was very brave of you.
Yeah, I just don't know what happened. I felt like I have to, it's not about the tournament. I just felt like the position I have to try. And I went for it. I saw until here, queen e6. I thought, okay, I'm not losing at least, so let me just go for it. I know that this position is for white, it's much easier to play, like a lot of mating threats. But I don't know, somehow I just went for it in that
And
moment.
now you got
I
your
took
king out, and just the king
Yeah, I
started
think
running.
after f4 it got easier, but I think she should try queen h8. And like at least it's not easy for me also to play this. But then luckily after f4 I thought my position got easier to play. It's scary because I'm running with the king. I can even get mated.
Right.
But I just like tried to see that I'm not getting mated and playing move by move. And luckily things fell in place by the end of it. Okay, we both were playing in less time, so uh, okay, my opponent. And here I saw this tactic here, queen into g2. But we were playing in seconds. I couldn't calculate if b3, b2, king b5, I have enough time, if king is coming. So then I realized I can actually start with king b5 and then do the same.
Nice. And there's no check, and now you did it.
Yeah,
You
now
got
it's, yeah.
amazing, actually. This game was a very, very fighting game, I think. And this gave you the title.
I also think so. This also made it easier for me because these are the two players, Shukman and Famli, were actually trailing in the end, and it is tiebreaks is direct encounter. And that's when I realized, okay, if they win and come to me, it's actually not bad, like because I won with them.
Right.
So this made life easier. So definitely this and the other game made it critical for me, like, easier to win the title.
Well, here you got a slightly inferior position. You lost a pawn, but I think it was never too dangerous.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to win it because uh, this is critical game. If I win, I knew that I would be closer to title. So somewhere that played along, and I missed when I played d4, I missed bishop into f3 and rook d4 completely. That was the blender, but luckily I had two bishops, so I could easily play on. Because the bishop on b6 is also bad, I had enough compensation to be fine.
Yeah, you got back your pawn, and then it was a draw. So
Yeah.
going into the last round, I think it was clear to you that perhaps a draw was enough, right?
Like let's say there are three people who were there. It's Gunina, Shukman, and like family, and I won with two of them at least. If I make a draw, and the only chance is if Gunina wins and other two doesn't, then it comes down to how many wins. And that I might not win because I made draws also, a couple of draws. So it's like not losing is not so good here. If you are in same points and if you didn't lose, that means you didn't win many, and then you're losing on the title. But I also played with a stronger opposition. Like the last game, I played like every strong opposition possible because okay, I was on top seed. And then last critical game, I got a strong player, and I didn't want to play for draw or anything because that will make it problematic to just play game. But once I got this position, I know that only I can be better.
Yes.
So I just took a chance. I offered a draw, and she immediately took it, and it made it easier. This was a practical decision. But only after getting the position, I thought, why not to just
Yeah.
see if she's ready to agree.
I mean, here you could also continue playing, I think, in other
Yeah,
other situations.
yeah, only my position is,
Yes.
I think, easier than White's.
Right. And this gave you the victory because Gunina drew her game and Shukman won, but you had already beaten her. So, fantastic win. How was that evening when you became the champion?
Until it happens, you would be like, oh, wow, like, that it will be so great if that happens. Once it happens, it's so exhausting that I had to like start thinking about the next game.
Yes.
And like, I had to go back and I was like, okay, I need to be a little bit more in shape for the Blitz. And I started like seeing a little bit more or like doing some puzzles and all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it is not like really I could enjoy the same day, but it's a relief that it made sense for taking all the effort going there and like, taking the chances. So at least I know once one is done, and like whatever comes, I can come back, I can enjoy the trip.
Right. And well, it was time for the second tournament now, the Blitz tournament. These games are, of course, you can't analyze them so deeply because Blitz is always like very intense and mistakes are
Yeah,
natural to be
yeah,
made.
like I mean, the game quality definitely goes down. It's more about the practicality and who plays,
Exactly.
who doesn't play the last blender actually.
But already the first game you could see that you were very sharp, because even here you gave up an exchange that was after knight a4, bishop d7, rook c1, h5, and knight b6, h4. So I thought that this was already a show that you are still carrying that momentum of the rapid.
I don't know what it is. I just know that if I mean, I can't keep defending this position. I have to go for counter attack, and that's where I went for it. It's just intuitively, I thought this is the only way I can play this position. And luckily, I mean, it's not like I calculated everything, to be honest. I just felt intuitively this has to be fine for me, and I went for it. And luckily, she didn't maybe defend enough, or maybe already the position is better. I
No,
actually
it's
didn't
gone.
check.
It's
I
gone.
really didn't check,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's completely winning. It's +5. That is what makes
Oh.
it so amazing. Your entire play. Check here, Queen F2, and she resigned. So very good start here.
And
Move.
especially, I saw the other top seeds lost, and I felt
Oh,
like, oh, I actually, not losing is enough. I should be thankful. So I was enjoying these little moments. I was just
mm,
seeing. I wasn't like really taking pressure or anything. I was just like enjoying the tournament. Like it's Rapid and Blitz. Actually, we get very less chances to play such
yeah,
tournaments. Only like World Rapid and Blitz, World Rapid and Blitz team. There are very less tournaments to play. So even to get chance to play is quite good, like for practice. So I was
right.
just enjoying it.
Is this the first time that such an event is happening apart from the continent? Like usually it used to happen all together, right?
And that too only Blitz. Maybe
Mm,
because the circuit points are added to it, that could be the reason they started it separately, which is good because okay, it's also strong. Like normally European Rapid and Blitz happen every year regularly, and Asian it was always less. So I'm glad that it started.
right. That's very cool. And was the organization good in Hong Kong?
Amazing, amazing. They're really like well organized. I really like they did well in world team
Yes,
also.
I like that.
Yeah, so here also they did really well.
And this game was very smooth. Your opponent played b6, allowing you to start attacking on the a pawn, which is a bit weak. And I think this was nice win.
Yeah, at some point it's not, it's like visually it doesn't look good that I have kept the dark square bishop with all the dark square pawns. But when I saw this f4 break is possible, I thought they should be fine and I just went for it.
Correct. So this was your second win. Then we go to next game here with Borisova. Um,
Yeah, it was a draw.
it was a draw, and I think a very solid draw. In fact, there was nothing much that happened. She also played quite well
Yeah,
here.
my opponent played well, though her rating is less. I think she is a strong, a good, strong rapid and blitz player,
And also,
and
you
she
tried
has some.
hard, in this game. Even in such a position, you were like, okay, let's play for another 30 moves.
Yeah, I don't have anything to lose. I was just trying to see. I'm enjoying like to play endings, and also why not? I was just playing, but I couldn't find anything in second, so I just went for.
Right. And we go to, I think you played with her in the Rapid as well, and you had won against Maria Kolia.
Yeah, yeah. I think the same game with French,
Yes,
the same opponent.
yes. And also, this one was also a very solid win, I think.
Yeah, it was like okay, she blended. I think
Yeah, Rook
something
F2 just
93, 93.
gave up.
Yeah.
So this was, but already you were very much comfortable. So it was not like you were
Yeah,
struggling
yeah,
at all.
yeah, yeah.
And the Blitz section was in one day, right? Like the entire tournament.
Yeah, yeah. 13 games in one day.
Right. Next game was against Amina Kairbekova.
Yeah, this game also was not easy actually. My opponent played well. I didn't like my position so much, but I just kept waiting for my chances. And somewhere here, when I got this 96, I knew that my life is much easier now. It has to
Yeah,
be me who can play pleasant, like many moves from here, and I kept playing. It's a blitz, of course.
yeah, and I thought you converted this very well because it's not easy. you managed to you can take on e6, but you decided to keep control, and then at the right time you went in with the bishop and converted this. It was also a very nice grinding win.
Yeah, I also think so.
Yeah, the good one. And f3 was a very smart move, because when you are down to like 5 seconds and opponent plays rook g7, to have the presence of mind to get these two passers is very smart.
Thank you.
And then you got this and you were able to win this game.
Yeah,
Amazing.
then it was easy.
Then we go to the next one. This one was against Guen Hong An.
She was the leader, by the way. She had like 5 points, 5 out of 5. I think Vietnamese. They're playing very strong chess, like in Rapid and Blitz. Especially in Blitz, actually.
But what I saw is that you were able to win your games really smoothly. Yeah, like even this one, just c5 and she blundered a piece and you just won.
Yeah, I'm glad I could keep that pressure.
Yeah, this was a great game. So you went to 5.5 out of
Yeah.
6.
And then I had a break for 2 hours. So I went back, I came again. I just know that with Gunina, it would be critical.
Yes.
And okay, I was just playing normally, but I really liked my position at some point.
Oh man, this game you played like this piece sacrifice was insane.
I mean, I could have just played e4, but after it, just knight c5 just happened with by hand like so quickly. After that, I realized e4 was easier. Then I just like, okay, after knight c5, then I saw this knight d3, knight f2 resource, and I really liked it. And I was thinking in my head, is it needed? Like, do I have to do it?
Exactly.
But I just loved it. I felt this has to be good. So I went for it. I thought, okay, like even if I lose, but I just felt this is right. So I just went for it.
And it worked out so well because
Yeah, this is one game I lost in the whole tournament, but I think there are other games which I wouldn't have mind losing, like couple of bad games. But this is one game I felt bad to lose because I felt the game was really good, like this knight f2 sack, but I couldn't do justice to it. I panicked in the end in less time because I know this is a critical game. And when I didn't get easy play, I just panicked in the end.
also think that here I was just thinking to myself that imagine I have 10 seconds here and I have to find the winning move, and my mind also said bishop h6, which you played, but it's not so easy. Actually, the move is queen e8.
Yeah, now if I see queen e8 looks so easy,
No, but it's not so natural.
So like every time she was posing problems, let's say h5, I thought, oh, like, I got my position now. But suddenly rook f5 it changed everything. So
Right.
after hg4, it's like just a panic move, rook f5. I just couldn't see in seconds. And bishop h6 quickly I played. And then she took her chances and like she really like defended very well. And then I think in the end, in seconds, it's possible to happen.
Yeah, this is natural. I mean, here you lost
Natural to
this.
go wrong, yeah.
Correct. So here you lost this game. It must have been a little bit of a setback. What did you tell yourself?
No, I didn't like to lose the game after knight f2. It would have, I mean, I'm okay to lose a bad game. I just didn't like that after knight f2, I couldn't do justice to the sacrifice. And that's when I was really irritated and I want to do well in the next games. It's not about the tournament situation. It's not about wins because I was honestly like, I felt like relieved that I won the rapid. I'll do my best in the blitz. Whatever comes my way, I'll take it. But then I really, as a player, it hit me hard that I couldn't do well in that position and I even lost that. I wanted to do well as a chess player. And that's when I was just trying to focus on chess, to play some decent chess.
Got it. Another game where you said like, okay, I don't mind sacrificing pieces. Knight g5 is a very brave move because you are better. You can just play bishop e3, get your pieces out, you are better.
But knight g5 I felt is more scary to face for the opponent. So that's why I went for it. And I think I could have finished it far better at some point this game, but I didn't check with engine.
Yeah,
But she kept on defending well, like she kept on finding resources to defend. But I think I should have. Oh, this is rook f6. I
yes.
just, yeah, rook f6. I just missed. Queen h4 and queen h6.
King g8, then you can take here.
Yeah, I missed this. I just saw now.
But what you played didn't lose the advantage. You are better.
I think here I should have played g5. It's so instinctive. Somehow I didn't go for it and gave her chance to play g5.
Yeah,
But okay, in Blitz, so I should forgive myself. I think it's fine. Like I kept trying to be as practical as possible.
correct. And you kept the edge and you managed to.
Yeah, I think I could have won better, but it's fine in Blitz to keep missing. But I just tried to keep the momentum going.
Correct. So this was another win for you. So you came back, and then this game against Afruza, who's also a very strong player from Uzbekistan. Did you see there was a tactic here? Actually, I like the tactic a lot. White to play.
Yeah, 96. I
Yes.
saw. I was hoping inside that she shouldn't see this and she shouldn't play this. I saw this on the board.
Oh.
I didn't know if it would work, but I couldn't see the defense and I was hoping. But when she played knight b3, I was relieved.
Because once she played knight b3, you are better actually. It's not even.
Yeah, then it got easier for me.
You have.
But I saw 96 on the board and I was just hoping she doesn't play this.
Right. And then you won this quite smoothly, this game. We go to the next one. This one, I think, was a quick draw, right? With family.
Yeah, okay, the position is solid, so I just went for it.
Yeah. So there was a repetition in the opening here. And then you go to the next game, 11th round. I thought that in this game, you managed to convert this very well, the end game, because it looked kind of even.
Yeah, it should be equal, but practically, I tried to keep as many chances as possible. Like, I was just trying to find my resources. When I saw this CB5 and Rook B4, I was very happy.
And now you have a practical chance. It's still equal, but it's very difficult to
No,
draw
it's
such
very
games.
difficult for Black to
Correct.
play this.
And you converted
Maybe here
this.
I could have converted
No,
better,
you
but
did very well, actually.
oh, I
Yeah.
didn't. Okay.
It was very well done. So great win here. And then the penultimate round, this is where I think this was a positionally very good game. You just outplayed her on the dark squares.
Yeah. It's also critical, I think, to win this game.
And your opponent is 1900 rated, but clearly was quite
No,
strong.
she was playing quite strongly. Like most of the players there are underrated. Like if you just remove the rating from the paper, you can like by game you can see that they're playing stronger than that.
Correct. And you won this nicely. You converted this endgame, and then the final round. Ooh, this round was too tense
No, I
actually.
played really bad. Like I already saw that I'm at least second. I wanted to do well, and suddenly I missed a couple of moves. It's not like wantedly, but I just felt like I was tired or something. I missed a couple of moves in a very simple position.
Right.
And
But
then,
already 12 rounds have been done. It's natural
yeah,
to
I
get
think it's
tired.
slightly tired. Yeah, it was slightly. I missed g5. It was a good move. She played well. But I just had to defend it. I was just trying to, like, find ways to live this game.
Did you feel like you would lose this one?
No, I didn't want to, so I didn't even think of it. I'm like, somehow I have to survive, and I was trying to find my resources to, like just somehow to survive. But when I got this, I saw this bishop g4, rook d5, and I realized I have rook c3, and I was okay with it.
Yeah, I didn't realize actually. She maybe missed that there's a rook on c3, right? When she sacked this.
Yeah, I think that's the reason. Maybe bishop g4. Why is the computer showing that black is winning?
Yeah, because
Maybe
here
something
there
is there. Bishop h3.
Yes. And back rank seems to be the issue.
Rook, because rook d1 is rook into d5, I think.
Correct. Rook e1, rook d1 here, and if you go rook c1, going back, then there are all these tricks. To take rook b1. Crazy, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I know this was a bad position, but it was a bad game because I think we all were tired actually in
Yeah.
the end. And I once I got worse. I was trying to defend somehow, but this position I know I'm just clearly winning after rook d7. I
Did
don't
you
know
know
what.
that a draw is enough to become the champion
No,
here?
I didn't know until then. I didn't even think that Gunina can lose. Okay, she knows how to play in critical games. I thought like she would win anyway. I was just trying to play my best in the game. I know this is winning. I somehow allowed her king to come to c3 and made it difficult for me. And I don't know, like it was just so instinctively. I played a couple of bad moves, and she kept defending. And in the end, when I realized it has to be, I couldn't find anything. I was thinking whether to go all in or draw. Then I saw in the end, I turned the other way and I saw that Gunina lost. And then immediately I took a draw and got out. I think it was just lucky this one. But yeah, it was a bad game, and the final game was really bad. But somehow I survived.
You know, Harika, what I saw through this entire interview is that you hardly ever cared about, like, I know that winning this tournament is important, but your mind was never on the title. It was always on the games.
Yeah, the whole reason I've gone, I've taken effort to go do things and all is to become stronger in Rapid Blitz, get more experience because we genuinely don't have many tournaments. We only have like couple of Rapid Blitz tournaments in a year. And especially when it happens in Europe, you can't go all the way just to play them. It becomes harder. So when it's happening nearby, I just wanted to give my best there. I wanted to prove to myself, not to anything like whether I can win or not. I just wanted to enjoy playing, learning, and like to try and win the tournament. Like, it's been some time I won titles. I wanted to relearn to win titles. So I thought like I was just enjoying actually. And like, okay, when things are going smooth, it's easy to enjoy. So
Great. What's next for you now, Harika, after these two amazing wins?
the next would be GCL.
Global Chess League you will play
Yeah.
in. And one thing which I must ask you, and one thing which would love to know is you are not there in the Olympiad team, and this is one of the rare instances of you not playing. I was trying to think, maybe is it 2002 since you've played everything?
2004 was my first Olympiad.
2004.
I know this question would come. Most of the people were asking me even in Hong Kong.
Hmm.
And okay, it's good that you asked because I think I would like to share. And it was not an easy decision. If you remember our interview after the last Olympiad, I actually told that I think this is it. I would
Yes,
want
I remember. And I thought
to.
that maybe it won't be like you are just saying it, but
No,
2026.
generally I say whatever comes from my heart, and I actually meant it. And I knew that it wasn't easy decision for sure. But my heart said I don't have that fire anymore. The fire I started with, that why we are not on podium. I wanted to, keep that, like I wanted to be on the podium as a team. That is something missing for the longest time. So that challenge and fire is not there anymore once we won it. And that is one of the reason to take this decision because I also can like focus on other things. It might look simple like to play one tournament, but it also goes through a lot of, in all these years there are a lot of emotions, energies, and like so many things that you experience. So I thought it's time to hand over to youngsters. They are doing
Wow.
really well, and why not, like if in I mean I think it won't make a big difference right now if I'm in the team or not. We have very strong players. As I told last time, I just wanted to focus on other things and move on from this. I wanted to keep it on a happy note. That was my journey to end with. I don't know, like you never know future, you can't predict, but that is what I wanted to keep it as. But yeah, it was strange for me also to not see myself, but it was solely my decision, which came from my heart, from my instinct. It was emotional decision for me too, to but it's also very tiring again, once again, to go through all this emotions, to keep fighting for this. Once it's done, I felt like relieved and I felt that's it. And I just listened to my heart. Maybe like practically, it would be nice to play, win medal. And as a player, it's a very good thing. But I just felt more than practicality, I wanted to do something from my heart. And I felt right now we have very strong players coming up. And it would be, for example, Savita is in the team. I'm very sure she would have more fire and more, she would be more happy to be part of the team and enjoy and try to do her best. So why not? Like, I mean, I just felt it's enough. And of course, it's not like I'm retiring or anything, but maybe
Especially
my,
saying this would make no sense in the interview where you have won two gold medals. So
yeah, like it's not like I'm retiring, but from team championships, not like I'm playing other team championships, but like where like Olympiad or something where a lot of emotions,
Mhm.
energy is involved. I would like to take a back seat. At least that's what the reason for me to step down from it.
I think you
And
had
like,
once mentioned that these tournaments take a lot of emotions. Like every game is much more stressful than an individual event.
yeah, especially when you are being responsible for others also. And like now that expectations are high, like there will be a lot of energy involved in it. I would have done it, but I felt somehow from my heart that, as I told last time, I like to end on a very happy and high note. The moment I felt emotional last year, because I felt that's it, like, that is it. This is what I wanted, I achieved, and that's it.
Mhm.
And I wanted to keep it like that. And I would be, if I'm needed, maybe I would have stepped in. But okay, anyway, the team is so strong and the youngsters are really playing well. So I thought, why not just let them take over from here? And I would like to change my path in a different direction and enjoy chess in a different way.
Wow. Wow, it's a very brave decision as well, to kind of say that okay, this is I'm not going to play this event, because clearly the team with Humpy, Vaishali, Divya is, it's like another
It's,
gold medal is possible.
yeah, almost like, I know that almost like giving up a medal on own. It was not easy. I don't know if it's great decision or bad decision, but I don't mind. I know that I am giving up. I am happy to take that call on my own terms, uh, because this is something came from my heart, and I really like to change my path on a different note. I have a different goal right now, and I want to enjoy chess on a different level now.
Would it be right to say that apart from you enjoying chess and so on, one of the goals still remains to win the individual world title, or that is not on your mind at all?
Of course, without that, I wouldn't have continued. Of course,
Okay.
it's there. But okay, I think still I have a long way to go. So that would be my ultimate goal. But I am trying to right now first refocus, get back, like, on my strengths and try to do my best as a player first. And then when I get chance, I'll definitely try my best to get it.
And Harika, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for holding India's team tournament front for 20, 22, 23 years. Because every single team tournament that happened, you were there. Be it on board one, board two, whatever board you were there. You were fighting always, and it gave India so much stability to have you in the team, because you could face just about anyone, you could hold anyone, you could beat anyone. So and I think you deserve so much of praise, because you never gave up any tournament, be it Asian Championship, World Championship, World Teams, Olympiad, whatever it was, you were there.
I remember I even played like 15 days before Asian Nations Cup, Asian Team Championship, just 15 days before my wedding.
Yes.
And yes, thank you so much for summing it up in such a nice, beautiful way. I actually had tears in my eyes, which I'm trying to control. It's a journey that I would want to be remembered like this.
It is an incredible journey. Thank you so much, Harika, for doing this. And also today you've come back and you have to still meet your daughter. Thank you so much for taking time to do this interview, that we could do this. I should let you go and meet your daughter.
I'm glad that I could share my thoughts, and I enjoyed, like, your feedback, and thanks for taking time to see my game so much. Even I didn't get so much time to see my own games. Thank you.
Thank you, Harika.